Hey, what's going on, people? What's going on, Mara? How you been? Coletta, Bodrick, what's up? Emmy, you been missing. I'm looking for you. Simply Civil, how you doing, darling? Indigo Blue. I love how that sounds. It just make me feel so damn sophisticated. That's good to hear, Mara. I love it. Monica Hawkins, what's going on? Dua Bruja. I hope I said that right. Rich Risings, Tanae Harvey, Royal Blue, what it is? Ella. Thank you, JB Sparkles. Grand Rising to you. Joya. Hey, Joya, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better, trust me. Bear. Bear Sugar. It is a beautiful day. I gotta say my greetings, y'all. I'm finna get into it. Indomitable peace. I hear that shit. Don't let nobody break that up. I need to know who this is. Y'all gotta forgive me. Oh, okay. I know who it is. I just got a text. I want to make sure because all my business contact, everybody business, it goes in here because nothing goes on my personal phone. It's in the business phone. So I didn't save any numbers or contact information. So when somebody send a text or email, everything goes to that phone. I don't even get business emails on this phone anymore. Had to learn that balance. 4 years of doing this, you develop friendships, and by you developing friendships, sometimes the lines get crossed and they get a little weird. So I had to get some boundaries going into 2023. So that's what that is. So if you send a text to that phone, 90% of the time don't even be on me. I leave it at the studio here, so I can enjoy my day and not be stressed with everybody else's problems and things. So, but I'll get back to you, assuming it ain't too hard. Assuming it ain't always a tarot question or a spirit trying to kick me in the ass or that type of stuff. Shinneray Bailey. I ain't heard from Shinneray Bailey in a while. How you been? They do get addicted to the healing energy. I'm a healer. What are they good people? Oh yeah, it's my Founders Day. Y'all know I'm gonna rep, so I exercise in this. I meditated in this, then exercise in this, and then I got something in the house that I'm gonna step out tonight, fly for Founders Day, Blue Fire. So y'all know I gotta rep my Founders Day. The greatest fraternity on the planet. Good brothers. So the phrase go, women, girls, they fuck around with the omegas. They let them dog them out. They dogs. They fuck around with the omegas. They let the kappas take them out to dinner. They take the alphas to court for child support, but they end up marrying and staying with a Sigma man. Ain't that something? We just all around. So y'all go out there and have y'all little fun. But when y'all ready for the real deal, Holyfield, a good man, the Sigma man will be there for you, baby. We gonna help heal this alpha male and bitter bitch syndrome that's going around in the black community. Oh yeah, it costs a little money. It costs a little money. Sigma man is the man. Damn right. We Sigmas control it all, baby. It's just in us. I mean, it's just in us. Black karma. Black karma. Hey, everybody. So today, Inga Harris, what's up? Y'all women going out there and mess around with your dogs and get free dinners from the Kappas and take the alphas to child support court. But when you're ready for the adventure, good stuff, calm, relaxed, able to handle you, get your Sigma man. Get your Sigma man. We out there. And we patient with you. I should be the billboard spokesman for a Sigma man. Is there something special you can give Keith today? Keith the Sigma Ella? Thank you, Paige. Hey, I'm surprised you say you had a ball at one of them things, because you know that's our song, Yin Yang Twin. To the window, to the wall. I'm horrible. I'm horrible. Blue Fire, baby, I'm horrible. Hey, let me get on into this thing. I'm gassed up. Hey, everybody. So, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about something that's truly self-sacrificing. And when I say self-sacrificing, I mean, this is something that all of us pertain to know, pertain to do, pertain to say we got it. We know what's going on. We're about our business and nobody can pull the wool over our eyes. We can't be hoodwinked, gaslighted, all that shit. We say, oh no, Ladea, I was in the middle of my rant. Kevin Samuel was not a Sigma. Kevin Samuel was a Kappa. He was a Kappa. He got the shoulder shimmy. He was a Kappa. Well-dressed people. They like to dress. But I ain't gonna say that. Hey, Kevin Samuel was not a Sigma. He was a Kappa. I'm gonna leave it at that. So now, back to this thing right here. All he did was Kappa. Oh, here we go with this shit. All right. So, a lot of us think that we cannot be hoodwinked, gaslighted. That's a damn term from the old school that a lot of the youth using now. They think like the wool can't be pulled over our eyes. But I'm here to tell you, right now the wool is being pulled over your eyes. And I'm not finna get into the conspiracy theories of all that stuff, because this is about ancestor energy, ancestor healing, ancestor knowing, all that stuff. This is about getting our ancestors great. Because when we keep our ancestor, when we make our ancestors great and heal our bloodline, our unit, I'm going to call it, I call it a unit course. When we heal our unit course, and unit as in an army, military, that type of thing. When we heal that unit that we came from, we become better people in the here and now, moving forward for the future. Because the last thing I want to do is leave my children with my trauma. The last thing I want to do is leave my grandchildren with my trauma. The last thing I want to do is leave 3, 5, 10, 15 generations away from me with my trauma and personal issues. So this is the time for us to bring attention to it. You know, to put the fish in the pan and fry that bitch slowly. Now, I'm talking about awareness today. And again, everybody say, hey, I got my shit covered. I'm aware of everything. I know what the fuck it is, what it ain't, how it is, what it gonna be, when it gonna be, and all that shit. We pride ourselves on saying that we just got our shit together. But people, let me tell you how we don't. Notice I'm saying we, because I'm involved in this shit, because there is some things that I was never aware of in my waking life. Hell, to the point where I'm never aware of it in my dreams. Here's another one. There's shit that I'm not aware of in my thought process. And let me explain. When it comes down to you getting a fortune, when it comes down to you making your money, amassing your wealth and your riches, you guys don't know where to start, don't know how to begin, don't know where to go, don't know who to speak to, what to say, what to do, what to write, what to speak, what to talk. Yeah, sometimes if you're out there making money and prostituting, you don't even know how to lift your leg up. You don't know what to say at the right moment. This means your awareness is off when it comes to your productivity. Now imagine that ancestor who got placed, and I'm talking about an ancestor. We're gonna bring this shit here. Damn, there's an orb right over here in me. Damn, I'm seeing that bitch with my real eyes. So imagine an ancestor that got dropped in a situation. We all know, nobody want to talk about the ancestors from hundreds of thousands of years ago because our brain can't fathom that. Let's talk about the ancestors from slavery. That's all we know. So let's talk about the ancestors from slavery, how they was transported from Africa, from various countries, Indonesia, because them boats was traveling everything to the New World. There was capitalization over here. And let's talk about the indigenous blacks that was already here. And they got put in a situation. And now by them being put in that situation, they began operating directly out of the gate as, I'm here, this is the issue, I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna make the best of this situation. I'm gonna try to prevail. I'm gonna try to overcome adversity. They was just doing that. They was working on that alone. Sort of like you go to the Greyhound, and as soon as they let them cages open, them dogs take off running. Bah! Them dogs haul ass and take off running. Only thing they know is, I'm in a situation, I was in a cage, I need to get to that motherfucking rabbit that's over there, and I'm just gonna run at a straight line. I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm gonna struggle, scrape, and get it. One gets the rabbit, the rest fall by the wayside, although they did a valiant effort in trying. People, this is how we're going along right now in our day-to-day lives. We're too busy focusing on the here and now. We're too busy focusing on what we got to do to survive right now, when we're not using our mind to be aware of everything around us. Let me say it again. We're too busy rushing and chomping at the bit instead of sitting up here saying, okay, over here to my left is a helpmate. Over here to my right is a friend. Over here, 5 feet up the road, 5 moves up the road, is somebody that I can borrow from. 5 feet up the road, somebody that I could pay back to help, somebody that I can bribe, somebody that I can kiss, somebody I could kiss ass to, somebody that I could work, somebody that I could do that. But we don't sit up there and think about awareness. We just always in our line going straight. And we fuck up. When I say we fuck up bad. Now, awareness is something that we don't participate in this here and now. Our ancestors back in the past didn't participate in awareness. Not 400-500 years ago during slavery. Not I say about 10,000 years ago, we had to have that sense of awareness, because a lion, a gazelle, a tiger would jump out the woodwork and eat us and eat on our ass. So we had to understand what awareness was all day long. We always walked in that sense of a perpetual motherfucking death, harm, and injury. We couldn't scrape ourselves. Wasn't no antibiotics back then. Now we don't give a fuck. We sit up there and we go take a shit, don't wash our hand, eat the shit, get ptomaine poison at a restaurant, or we get some kind of bowel obstruction, we go to the doctor. They clear us out. We take a detox. We ain't got no awareness. We don't watch what we consume. We don't do nothing. Hell, we don't even watch who we fuck nowadays. We don't even watch who we fuck bare ass nowadays. Because everything is like, fuck it, man. I'm not aware of that shit. Your mind, your body, your soul will tell you, hey, this is a bad situation. You should not be doing this. But we don't give a fuck, because we're operating out of what's going on right now. We're operating out of situation. And there's this thing called situation awareness. Totally different from just being aware. There's situation awareness. See, right here and now, situation awareness is what's gaslighting us. We're gaslighting ourselves right now with this situation awareness. And let me help you explain. So we get put in a situation. We get put in a situation. 9 times out of 10, we are not going to take a step back and take 5 minutes to look at all the players of the game. We're not going to take a time to look at all players of the game. We're not going to take a time to look at all factors, all the potentials, all the variants that can go on. Because we saying, oh shit, this shit is presented in front of us. We need to be the fastest, the best, the strongest, and the more flamboyant as we fix this situation. And then that situation awareness goes out the window. Now you become aware of an objective, and that objective will blind you to the simple fact that it could have been done better, faster, and prettier. I'll be transparent. Y'all know me. I don't give a fuck what you use against me. I'm transparent as fuck. I put it out there. So when it comes to me and my own personal issue with me being aware, practicing awareness, I was all my life, I'm going to just go straight up, all my adult male life in the dating world, I was always saying, hey, I'm aware that, your boy working with something. I'm aware that I'm a great looking man. I'm aware that I'm intelligent. I'm aware of all that shit. But what I wasn't aware of is how I allowed, listen to me good, how I allowed people of the opposite sex to manipulate me, to use me, to come up off of me. Some of y'all going through that shit right now, men and women. So when I came into myself and became aware that this person is using me, this person is gaslighting me, this person is leading me down a path of fuck dad's destruction, poverty, misery. When I came into the awareness, it took me an additional 5 to 6 years to get it in my head that, nigga, you ain't got to be that. You ain't got to serve everybody. You ain't got to serve these broads. You ain't got to sit up here and do this shit. You ain't got to cash up. This ain't your mama. This ain't your sister. This is somebody who you need to expect something from. And instead of you coming out the pocket, out the mind, out the heart, out the body, out the ass, out the energy, giving all of you in every form and fashion, you know that this person is using you. You know that this person is taking you for granted. You know now, you are aware. Your inner man, your inner being, your inner divine feminine, whatever you want to call it, has said, hey, this shit ain't right. And that created a pain point inside of me, right? So when they created that pain point inside of me, I didn't want to feel that pain because I didn't want to recognize that I was a fucking issue in my life. So I flipped that shit around on everybody. Now it goes into, oh, that girl is an issue in my life. Oh, my kids is an issue in my life. My job, my boss, all that. Because I didn't take personal responsibility. Now I became aware of all the shit. I became aware that every Friday I had to take these chicks out because I wanted a little scooch. I'm honest. I was aware that I had to go buy these nice cherry bomb purses and shit. That's old school. Louis Vuitton cherry bomb purse. I bought the bitch a cigarette purse, a cigarette pouch, and she didn't even smoke. Who knew that came with the set? That you could put a pack of cigarettes in the bitch, open that pouch up, then a coin pouch came with it. Shit cost me over $6,000. Granted, I made a little cash back in the day. I ain't never been a poor man. But then to see that the purse sat on the shelf after she wore it around her friends for 2 times at the expensive ass Christmas party I took her to, and it sat on the motherfucking shelf, and then got mad because I couldn't buy her the spring edition. I became aware that that was a waste of my time, my money, my talent, my treasure, and my essence, and my good nature. So, but I kept on doing it, people. I kept on giving and giving and giving and looking in the mirror at night and hating myself because I wasn't strong enough, wasn't man enough to say, hey, I don't feel right. Inside here, it's not going good. People, this is what y'all going through right now. You guys sit up here and think that you guys know it all. You think that you can't be gaslighted. You think that you can't be manipulated. You think that you can't be played. You just can't be doing it because you got the almighty vagina. You got the almighty meat. You got the almighty everything. You just intelligent as fuck. You done been there, done that, been through this, been through that. And then there's those couple of people, not just one. You're going to find at least 6 in your circle. Count. Do your homework. People that will call you up and ask you for some shit. And then when you can't get it, they'll sit up there and say, oh man, wow, they'll drop a sob story on your ass. Then they sit up there and be like, oh man, damn, I thought you were better than that. They'll attack you personally. And although you are aware of what's going on, inside here and here, they just don't line up, right? And then you can't seem to put that shit in check. But then you go ahead and you fold and you do what you got to do. And you make that situation happen. And now you ass out on time, talent, and treasure. Potentially. So now, I meditated this morning and I said, I want to pray for that ancestor who just didn't motherfucking pay attention. I want to pray for that ancestor that was too goddamn weak to sit up there and make the hard motherfucking decision to leave that girl, to go kick massa in his ass, to sit up there and accept whatever the fuck the universe or whatever gave them. Oh yeah, I threw the universe ass in there. Because without us, and this is for my spiritual community, my truly spiritual community that believe in practicing magic, that believe in manifesting what they want in life. This goes so deeper than just dick and pussy. So we go to our spiritual community right here. And we want to manifest $1 million. We want to manifest good health and prosperity. We want to manifest love and a mate. And we want to manifest whatever that's going to make you happy. But because we're not aware of what's around us, we're not aware of these vampires around us, that if we get it, if the universe give it to us, that they gonna suck it up and take it. Because we can't make the hard decision to say double fuck you. This is all about me. This is all about what I want. We see the bullshit, but we don't be strong enough to say it. So although we aware, that's just like a strike on our ass. Think about awareness as being a weight around our motherfucking neck. Because we aware and because we know, that makes the pressure even worse. And when we try to sit our ass in that circle, we try to sit up there and burn our candles. We sit up there and try to meditate on health, prosperity, love, and any prosperous shit you want to imagine. We don't get it. We don't get it. Because we're not strong enough to be conscious of our awareness. We know it. We know what's going on. Let me ask you a question, good people. I'm finna hit your ass here. If I hurt your feelings, feel free to unsubscribe. I think I lose 7 subscribers every Monday. And then I gain 4, so it's balancing out. People, look at this. How many of you all know right now? You ain't got to put it in here. Don't tell nobody your business. This bitch is being recorded. How many of you guys know that your mate is cheating on you? How many of you know it? How many of you feel it in your fucking bones? How many of you know it deep down in your soul? You just know something ain't right when it come to that girl. You just know something ain't right when it come to that dude. But you don't pay it any attention. And then you'll sit your ass up there and go in your closet, burn your pink candle, white candle, red candle, tied up together, and do a love spell to make that person love you unconditionally. And that person do love you unconditionally. But because you haven't done the right spell, or because you haven't tackled that thing to which your conscious and your energy has made you aware of, spirit don't give you what you want. Spirit say, no, if I give you this love, that means you're going to be in love with him or her fucking around on you even more. And you're going to be willing to accept the shit. And then if I give you this love, I'm going to let you accept this shit. And then that's going to create a pain point. And if it create a pain point, it's going to make you dis-ease. And if you are dis-ease, it's going to give you a disease of the heart, a disease of the mind, a disease of the mouth. So now you're talking negative. You're putting bad gestures out there. You're making fucked up comments. You're making hateful remarks to that person. When all that shit could have been pushed aside if you would have just tackled that situation of awareness and say, hey, I think something going on. I don't like it. And baby, I'm out. And then once you get by yourself, you're feeling good. Nobody who has ever left somebody who was fucking around on them or potentially fucking around on them has went in their room and cried, oh, I miss that person. You get a new lease on life. You get a new idea, new thought process. Let me take it away from a relationship because, again, we gaslight ourselves on that type of shit. Let's go to our job. You guys gaslight yourself because your boss come and pat you on the back and give you a good job, attaboy, attagirl, all that shit there. And you say, oh, this job will be secure forever because I do the right thing. I come in on time. I talk to everybody. I dress up for Halloween. I'm nice as fuck. I do every fucking thing it is. I am a team player. And then when you sit up there and you realize that Mary ass retired and they hired somebody to replace Mary, you sit up there and you get 2 or 3 write-ups and strikes due to whatever fucking reason. And they say, okay, one more strike, your ass gone, you replaceable. Now you're angry. Fuck this job. Fuck them. I can do better all by myself. I should have been and went and got somewhere else. I should have did this. I should have done that. And now you got all these negative energies. Then you sit up there and you say, oh, spirit, universe, source, God, give me a better job. Give me a better sense of living. And spirit say, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to make you wait 2 to 3 years. And I'm going to make you suffer a little bit because guess what? I gave you the sense of awareness that this shit was very disposable. And instead of you going out there making an entrepreneur move for yourself, instead of you going out there trying to invest in stocks and life insurance and money markets account and do everything you can, instead of you looking into crypto, instead of you doing all this, you set up there and decided to be a great employee. You decided to stay in this toxic ass relationship knowing that you're disposable as fuck. So I'm going to let you go through hell because I gave you the ability to be aware of this shit and you didn't pay attention. So now I attribute that to that ancestor back in the day, the first fucking ancestor who became aware of the situation and still walked through it. The first ancestor that knew that if they sat up there and ran dick and up in somebody with a terminal illness and that shit could transfer, but they did it all because they was high, geeked up, skeeted up, whatever, and they didn't understand the awareness and then they caught something. Okay, hell yeah. Hell yeah, ancestor, that's your fault. That shit permeated because we didn't take the time to listen, to think, to play out the rule. I got a motherfucking book I carry around with me. I meet you. What's the pros and cons of this shit? How is this person going to affect my life? How can this person fuck up my life? What's the benefits of me knowing this person? What's the benefit of me giving this person a conversation outside of these readings and consultation? What is the benefit? And if it's more then yes sirs, that conversation get cut short. I ignore that email, that text, and everything because that's me saying I am aware of my situation. I am aware of what's going on. And if this shit is going to cause me hardship, sickness, a problem, baby, we ain't got no house. This is the shit you all need to be doing, practicing in your life. That ancestor who was aware but still did dumb shit, let's pray that bitch up out of here. And let's talk to his kinfolk. The ancestor who understood, was aware, and had the courage to do what he need to do. To do what she need to do. Am I making sense, people? I just want to know. If I ain't making sense, y'all tell me. We can talk about Teletubbies and puppies and rainbows. I don't mind. Y'all gonna get the information somehow. We sit up there and we take care of people. Listen to me good. I'm changing it up. We sit up there and we take care of people. We take care of our kids. We take care of loved ones. We take care of everybody. And we do everything it takes to make that person great, better, and feel good about themselves, hoping that they'll see us for who we are. We take care of them so good. And then we look at them when our kids give us they ass the kids, turn their nose up, say we ain't shit. I talked to a friend the other day and he was telling me how he went to his daughter's phone and he saw all kind of nasty messages she was telling her friends about him. He's a piece of shit. He don't do good. He always think he the best. He work this, he work that. Crush that man's soul. So I asked him, I said, how old your daughter, pimping? He said, oh, her 18th birthday gonna come up in March. I say, so she'll be 18 in March? Most likely she'll Pisces, so she'll a serial killer. I'm just joking, Pisces. I just had to throw that in there. Y'all Pisces ain't gonna get me. Y'all gonna stay the fuck away. And stay away from please pray for me. Okay. But yeah, so he say her birthday was in March and she'll be 18. So I asked him, I say, so your baby finna be 18 and she hates your fucking guts. I say, now, are you going to continue trucking behind her? Or are you going to let life go out there and bust her in her ass? Are you going to continue dumping money into somebody who now you know see you as a pariah? Now you know that don't give a fuck about you. Now you know that think you scum of the earth because you gave her rules, discipline, and whatever. Or because she seen you hooking and horn. Or because she seen you do something that she didn't agree with. She felt the need to tell her friends and her mamas and everything else about this shit. Are you going to continue? This is what I told him. Are you going to continue with the fuck shit? Or are you going to let her go and bump her fucking head? I don't know if I could let her go. Them streets out there hard. I got my ass handed to me. I say, just like so many women on the planet got their ass handed to them when they didn't listen to their people, when they didn't listen to their fathers. Hell, some of them didn't have a father. Some of their father abused them and they went out there in the street and they got abused worse or some shit like that. I say, but then they grew up to be adults that learn from their mistakes. I say, sometimes, pimping, you got to learn to cut the shit off in order for a bitch to get it. You know that dude hung up the phone. He said, I'll call you back, my man. I'll call you back. I ain't talked to him in 4 days. He didn't want to hear the truth. But that little girl gonna take his ass up and through there. Transparency, full transparency. Full transparency right now. My oldest boy, I raised my kids 20 years by myself. Their mama was out there in the world doing whatever. Didn't know, didn't see him. All that shit. Raised 4 good kids. I got 6, y'all. I'm transparent. I raised 4 in this house. No food stamps, no government assistance, nothing. My son grew up at 18. Soon as he graduated, he told me I wasn't shit. I was a scum of the earth. I think I could whoop everybody's ass. I think I'm a ladies' man. I can't be beat. And he gave me such a hardcore thing. Told me the poem he wrote about me at our Masonic event we went to, because I had him in front of President Barack Obama. He did a speech back in the day before President Barack Obama was president. He was senator. He did the speech in front of them and said how much he loved his daddy. Boy told me down to motherfucking palm scum. He say, I did all that to get attention. He said, because you taught me that force perception is everything. I make people think what I want them to think. But that poem wasn't for you. That was just for me to get attention. Man, that broke my spirit. That broke my spirit because I love my son. That's when my son was 18. My son is 25 right now. Do you know that boy called me every day, Dad, what to do about this? Dad, what to do about that? I met this girl right here and this is what she said. What she mean? I say, son, I say, now, treating these women how I treat them is too different. I say, we respect the fucking female energy. I say, but at the same time, we control our shit. I say, being a man that carry my last name, you control your shit. We don't mistreat them. We don't call them out their name. We don't sit up there and fuck them and put them on blast. I say, but they will honor and respect who the fuck we are because it's that name, that legacy I gave you. I see that now. My son apologized to me. I think he apologized to me 2 days before Christmas. 2 days before Christmas, he finally said, I'm sorry for everything I did. He cursed me out at 18 and I had to sever his ass. I cut him off because I wasn't built to go through that shit. I had 5 other kids that I had to worry about. I had 5 other kids that I had to get to the next level of adulthood. I had 5 other kids that couldn't see their daddy fall weak and soft. So that joker had to be cut off until he learned the lesson. Bitch, that world is very hard out there. You're going to get fucked over. You're going to get used. You're going to get tried. You're going to get abused. You're going to get taken advantage of. You're going to get the old reach around done on your ass. Listen to daddy. I can give you some insight because I've been there, done that. But as a parent, we sit up there and decide that we want to sit up there and keep Fucking with these children who are disrespectful. Spirit done gave you the sense of awareness of how they really feel about you by the way they talk to you, by the way they treat you, by the way they come out they fucking mouth at you, by the way they sit up there and talk to their friends, their mama, everything about you. But yeah, you'll sit up there and go to the motherfucking bat and go to the war for them instead of being a real smart individual and say, hey, I tried my best. I got you to 18, goddammit. If you don't understand where we coming off with this, that I'm trying to build an empire, a legacy, bye-bye. Go let that world hit you in your ass. My son didn't have enough money to get a haircut for 2 years. That nigga hair was nappy as fuck. And I'm like, boy, what the? I found, because I ain't want to see him. Dad, can I come over and get something to eat? No, I'm a piece of shit to you, bro. I'm garbage. Go to your mama, go to your friend. Better go find some bitch to lay up with. You're 18, you grown, 19, 20. Find some girl to lay up with. Hobosexual, that shit, how they call it nowadays. Find somebody to lay up with and hope she feeds your ass. But you can't come here. And I ain't get that boy not one bit of assistance. It hurt. It hurt. I was seeing him. I was seeing him catching the city bus. I drive past his ass. I see him catching the city bus. See him in the rain. I see him catching the city bus in the rain. It hurt that I couldn't pull over and get him. You know, it hurt that I couldn't go out there and buy him a little cash car. But he wouldn't have deserved it. Because if I would have did, Spirit would have took my blessing, my understanding, my sense of self-worth, and it would have went into a void of nothing. And a lot of us as parents, we're doing that right now. Now that ancestor energy who set up there and saw that the slave master didn't give a fuck about him and had the chance to escape, but he chose to stay there. They deserve their ass getting kicked. That's controversial, you know. Motherfucker who knew that the wife is cheating on him, knew that the husband cheating on him, and the motherfucker bring you a disease back, you deserve it. Sure enough, you deserve it. Because Spirit put it in your soul that you are aware. You just got to have the strength and courage to get past it. So now we're praying that ancestor energy who are aware, but don't have the courage to make a move on this shit. That's what we getting rid of. This is who we talking to. Spirit, bind that bitch to a shoe. Bind that bitch to an old feline tennis shoe and let me walk a mile in that bitch. So they can understand that they need to be under me. We don't need fear in our hearts anymore. We don't need any other fuck shit. We don't need not to consider ourselves grown and great. No, we don't need it. We don't need to kiss nobody's ass anymore. We don't need to sit up there and hate our fucking women anymore. We don't need to sit up there and hate our fucking men anymore. We don't need to sit up there and kiss our kids' ass. We don't sit up there and need to fuck around with our boss and let our boss make slick ass racist jokes. Let our boss sit up there and make us feel like shit. Force us to do overtime. Force us not to be home with our mates. Force us to miss holidays and birthdays and shit. We don't need that. Spirit done gave you awareness. There's multiple ways you can get an income. There's multiple ways you can get money. There's multiple things you can do to say no. There's laws now. We got internet. We can read. Hey, this law state this right here. And if you retaliate, I'm calling OSHA on your ass. See, we are accustomed to getting our ass beat, spanked, sat on, worked over, fucked over. And when we do it, we sit up here and we say, if I just keep on trucking and keep on doing the right thing, all that shit will go to the past. If I just work harder at fixing that situation, everything will work hard. God don't give you awareness of something for you to sit up there and work hard to try to fix it. He give you aware of something to get the fuck away from it if it's too much for you to handle. I'm going to say it again. Spirit, source, God, him, her, she, and it don't give you awareness of a situation for you to try to bust it down and control it. He say, I'm giving you awareness. Now you need to ask yourself, is the juice worth the motherfucking squeeze? And if it is not worth the squeeze, baby, leave that lemon right there. See, this is something I had to learn. I had to learn this shit. Recently, people. Recently. I had to learn this. I had to learn this recently. That if the shit is not serving my best purpose, here we go. Here we go. Something y'all say. If the situation is not serving your best purpose and Spirit has put it on your heart to be aware of this shit that's causing you this pain point, that causing you this shit, this trauma, this insult, this stress, this dis-ease. and you choose to do nothing about it, you deserve what you get. You deserve what you get. If you can't stand up to somebody who's fucking you over, you deserve what you get. I ain't saying sit up there and put a pistol to their head. I ain't saying up there throw hot grease on them. I ain't saying hurt them in any other way. I'm saying you need to be aware of who you are, what you're capable of, and don't take no shit from nobody. Because when spirit open your eyes to what the fuck is going on, it is then your responsibility to rectify it and fix it. But often too many times we'll look for an outside source. We'll look for God. We'll look for Obatala, Ogun, Shango. We'll look for Zeus, Jesus. We'll look for every other thing other than saying, I'm responsible for me. I'm responsible for making me feel good. When I get up in the morning, if I can't look in that mirror without looking down and seeing all the scars and the fucked up this on my face, then I'm wrong. But we'll sit up there and say, man, I just hate what's going on. I just hate that shit. You still got pain from the night before where you let a bitch talk to you any kind of way. And you knew going around that person, they were going to handle you any kind of way. But you still took your ass around. So you deserve what you got. I didn't become a great person. 100%. What's my little level on this bitch? I got this cheddar. Since I got a raising desk, I got this cheddar. What is level on this bitch at? There we go. There we go. You can raise this motherfucker up, y'all. Chad Spencer. So, I didn't become as great as I am right now or feel as good as I feel right now until I told myself recently, Baron, you the king of this bitch. You the king of your universe. You're important. You're everything. You're not your kid's father. You're not your girlfriend's boyfriend. You're not the public's positive guru. You are you. And if nothing that you're doing fits your narrative of who you are, this is diseasing to you and you need to leave it alone. You need to break away from it. I get people sending negative comments via text messages, via email, and I used to sit up there and I would look for them. Go down everybody's timeline, create a second YouTube page just because to see if I could see a bitch talking nasty about me. Because I care. I was aware of that, so I gravitated towards it. Now, I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. I done had people on other people's platform, oh, the Baron gay. Oh, well. Is that an insult nowadays? Yeah. Everybody gay. That's what you come at a heterosexual man with? See, people sit up there, oh, the Baron is sham, he a fraud. He don't know nothing. Okay. That shit don't permeate me. That's creating this ease, doubt in who I am. So if the spirit made me aware that there's people out there who look at me as a pariah, as something not desirable to be fucked up with, why the fuck am I going to go and search it and stay in that energy of negativity? I can't focus on my own positive spell work. I can't focus on being the best version of me because I'm stuck trying to figure out how to fix or how to change somebody's perception, how to change somebody else's reality of me. People, we're guilty about this. This is what I was doing recently. I doubted who the fuck I was. I wanted to give up tarot. I wanted to give up all this positive shit, knowing I got a mission to help. I would have been going directly against my spiritual objective. I say I'm going to go back into making business. I'm going to go back into sales because I'm good at that shit. Then I said, you know what? No, this is my life. This is where I'm going. This is what I'm going to do. And I pushed through it. It was with pain and sorrow that I pushed through it. Hearing the negative comments, I used to hurt. I used to look for it. So 1,000 people could say, Baron, you awesome. That was great. But being in that energy of that negative comment, me paying attention to it, I gravitated towards it. And this is what we're doing right now. We have become aware of all the pain and suffering in the world. But yet we'll go on our social media and type in police shooting a man in the street. We'll type in husband cheating on this shit. We'll type in motherfucking, oh, wife sat up there and took a man to court. We'll sit up there and type, oh, kids disrespecting parents. We'll type in that shit and we'll go looking for it, knowing that shit is putting in our subconscious mind all the negative shit. And then when we go out there in our day-to-day life, after we get our daily dose of this negative energy, and then you wonder why motherfuckers coming at you, trying you. You wonder why your mate don't want to talk to you. You wonder why you feeling your mate fucking off on you. You wonder why your mate don't like you, don't want to be fucked up with you. You wonder why people hide money, resources, and all this shit. Because that's the energy you in. That's the energy field you in. Spirit say, if the shit don't fit you or don't fit your narrative, get away from it. But we can't do that, because that is what's defining us nowadays. Consequence, strife, madness. This shit is defining our lives right now. Social media ain't making it better. But Spirit has told you, I have made you aware of all this negative shit in the world. Now, are you going to pay this shit some attention, or are you going to change the narrative in your mind to make it better? Are you going to displace yourself or get yourself out of that situation to where you can look for something more positive? And let's say you do look at the negative shit on TV, social media. And let's say that is your thing, sweetie. Let's say that's your thing, my man. How about you think about a way to capitalize on it? Create an invention. Start an organization. Start a nonprofit. Start a group. Let's make it positive. That's not being afraid to grab the bull by the horn and throw the bitch on the ground. I just learned this myself. I had to come to the realization myself that I was allowing myself to be in a negative state of mind. I was allowing myself to imagine my old lady fucking around on me. I was allowing myself to imagine my kids hated me. I was allowing myself to imagine my boss loved me. I was allowing myself to imagine the public and the fans and the subscribers will always be on my side. I was allowing myself to imagine that shit, to which that became my identity. I became aware that there's some people that just ain't gonna rock with you no matter what you do. There's some people that just ain't gonna give a fuck no matter how much you help them. There's some people that you can help, and at the end of the day, they're gonna sit up there and tell you you're a piece of shit. And you will let that affect you. Now, Spirit has made you aware of these topics, these situations. But are you going to sit up there and let that ancestor energy of fear, who knew the situation, kill him? Are you going to sit up there and allow this shit to drain you, kill you, destroy you, take you away from the best version of yourself? Everybody say in 2023, I got a New Year's resolution. I'm going to be stronger. I'm going to reclaim my time. I'm going to reclaim this. All positive aspects. But you can't do any of that shit unless you are aware of what it is that's draining your time. Unless you are aware of what it is that's draining your mindset. Unless you are aware of what that is consuming your good nature, that's consuming your fortune, that's consuming the space in your mind, taking up rent. You can't start anew by sitting up there knowing the bullshit that exists in the past and accepting it, or putting all your energy to try to fix it. Sometimes you have to walk away from the fuck shit. Sometimes you have to invest in you a little bit more than you invest in your mate. Sometimes you need to think more about your peace of mind versus your children's peace of mind. If you done got them to a point and they acting too grown, or they cursing you out or hating you, goddamn, cut they ass off. Well, bitch, you only get to curse me one time. Bye-bye. Until you learn. It could be 30, 40, 50 fucking years. They'll get it. But I'm going to be happy this lifetime. We only get one time to live this moment in our lives. And why the fuck should we live it in sorrow? Why the fuck should we live it in fear? Why the fuck should we live it in knowing the shit that's fucking with us, knowing the shit that's stressing her out, knowing the shit that don't make us no good, but yet we still gonna live it and be around that particular thing and that particular individual, knowing that it's giving us this ease. We have to leave the bullshit where it's at. When spirit gives you awareness and make you aware of what the fuck is going on, that's your pain point in life, they not giving you that energy to sit up there and try to fix it. They're telling you, baby, recognize that this is the issue. And you ask yourself, can I work with this or can I leave it? And if the juice is not worth the squeeze, get the fuck on. Somebody will love that particular individual. Somebody will deal with that situation. Somebody accept the madness and the fuckery. You don't. You don't. When I became a man and started loving myself, let me tell you some people, and I'm transparent. When I became the man and started loving myself recently, relationships got better. Communication with my friends and family got better. Relationship with my kids got better. Understanding me, hell, even down to my spiritual practices and my magic, oh my God, it got better. It got so much better because I wasn't worried about the pain point in my life. I was worried about how beautiful and how attractive and how spiritually sound I am and how much I done read and how much I done learned and meditated and studied. And I saw myself in a brighter light and I valued who the fuck I was inside and out. I value my potential to help people grow. I value my potential to be a teacher. I value my potential to be a great father, to be a great friend, to be an excellent fucking lover. I understood me. And when I understood me, everything that did not agree with me fell by the wayside. I used to be like, man, if I talk to that chick and I hurt her feelings, she gonna hurt my feelings. She gonna dog me, take me up and through there. Okay. You can attempt to take me up and through there, but you'll just be working on yourself, baby. Because you will not have me. Block, delete it, exit. You'll be doing all that shit just to get your own energy and must off. Even when it came down to sex, I'm transparent, people. I'm not going to fuck off on you. I'm going to tell you some shit because you have to understand this. Even when it came down to sex, me sitting up there trying to go hard in the paint and please my old lady, knowing that I'm not getting the fulfillment of the stroke I was over the years, until I sat up there and say, I'm going to fuck how I want to fuck. Now that motherfucker enjoying it more than me. I'm sitting up there, goddamn. You see where I'm going with this? It goes down to the very basic, minute shit. When you begin to love you and understand you, and you become aware of the pain points and problems in your life, and you put yourself above all that shit, and you say, can I fix it? Or do I want to leave it? And you make that decision to accept it or leave it. Once you accept it, then that's your life from here on out. That's your situation. That's your issue. God ain't going to be happy with that. But when you sit up there and say, I'm going to change and I'm going to fix it and I'm going to be me and I'm going to rise above it, nigga, everything get better in your life. The food tastes better. The air smell better. The TV shows, you get more meaning from them. You sit up there and look at your mate and you understand, damn, she is fine. And hips and ass and tits. Women look at the man, ooh, that bitch, he worked me, baby. You look at your kids and say, God damn, I raised some good children. Or, yeah, them kids, they gonna be all right, but they gotta fall on their ass. You see how they go? Your parents understood this. The old heads, they understood this. They knew how to take a hand back and say, I'm gonna let God handle it. When they say I'm gonna let God handle it, they was talking, they're gonna let these kids fall on their ass, and there's God that's inside of themselves, not the God that's inside of your grandmama, your great grandma, your ancestor, the God that's inside of themselves, because you know, their intelligence, their conscience, their knowing is their God. I'm going to let God handle it. And it's going to put them in situations to galvanize and fortify them. We still go through that shit today. We're going to run up against a situation, an obstacle, a circumstance that's going to challenge us every single day that we draw breath on this earth, down to the time where we in the ground. You get awareness of it. Two simple things. Either I'm going to accept the shit that I'm aware of and let it ride, or I'm going to change it, fix me, and overcome it. Either way, I'm controlling it. I'm the ruler. Everything else don't mean shit to me. I fuck how I fuck. I eat what I want to eat. I go where I want to go. I do what I want to do. I speak to who I want to speak to. There's no strings or restrictions on me. Why put those limitations on yourself? As long as you're not disrespecting your people, as long as you're not disrespecting your essence, as long as you're not sitting up there shitting on your children or anything around you, hurting people, live your fucking life. Spirit has made you aware of the pain point. The news give us aware of our pain point. The media give us aware of our pain point. Our bank account, our mates, our children say that there's a pain point here. And we will kiss ass, beat down walls, cry, suffer, scrape, fart, and piss just to stay in that energy. And then you sit up there, and again, I'm taking it back to magic. You sit up there and you go in your closet and you try to cast a spell. And that spell is so fucked up because your energy ain't resonating with what you truly want in your higher self. You sitting up there worried about, you can't focus on the spell 10 minutes, worried about is your lady over there fucking off. You can't sit up there focusing on the spell, worried about if your boo thing called his ex. You can't sit up there and focus on worrying about, oh shit, I don't know if my kids gonna come in and judge me for burning candles. I don't know if my family gonna come in here and judge me for wearing a pentagram. I don't know if my people gonna come in here and judge me for having these waist beads on. You're too busy worrying about other shit, and you're aware of the simple fact that your magic can't be who the fuck you needed to be. You can't achieve what you need to achieve. I'm here to help you. I just learned this. As spiritual and knowing as I am, I suffered through judgment, pain, sorrow, not wanting people to hate me, not wanting people to dislike me, always wanting to be there. You see what happened to Jesus' ass, right? He's still up there on that cross, and everybody's still making jokes about his ass. And you better than that particular individual? So people, do what the fuck you need to do for you. Spirit has made you aware of everything because the whole concept of 2023 won't be talking about taking your time back, setting boundaries. We all said, man, I'm going to set boundaries. I'm going to take my time back. I'm going to get to know self. Translation, I'm aware of my situation, what's going on right now, and I'm going to finally do something about it so I can live my best life. And if that's not where your mindset at, you deserve whatever the fuck you get. You deserve whatever the fuck you get. You put your shit in perspective. You run your shit the way you need to. You do what it is you need to do for you. Bar everything else. Hell with, oh, if I do this, my lady gonna be mad. If I do this, my man gonna be mad. If I do this, my school gonna judge me. The bake sale ain't gonna eat my cookies no more if they find out I'm a witch. So and so and so and so. And now you're at a pain point and you're hiding, and then you want to go to your spirit team and your ancestors and you say, ancestors, give me what I want. Hey, man, I don't know you. Your energy is hidden to me. You ain't making sense. What you want from me? You want me to fix this problem when you can't address it? When you can't accept it? The Bible says if you're ashamed of me, I'll be ashamed of you. That wasn't talking to God. That was talking to yourself. That was you and your situation. If you're ashamed of your situation, then I'm going to be ashamed of you. Am I making sense here? DB Life say, I'm outside right now. Thank you, Blended Healing. People, this is what we got to do now. There is no way in hell we supposed to let anybody determine the factors in our life. We are aware of the situation that people are selfish. We are aware that the people will manipulate you and use you. We are aware that your boss will take advantage of you. We are aware that you got a pain point. We are aware of everything that's going on in your life, our lives. But yet we sit up here and we accept this shit and we conform to it. And just by having that awareness and that fear of that awareness that we ain't willing to change it, we ain't willing to do better, be better, act better, try harder, move faster. Then we sit up there and we accept it. That become a part of our reality. Now we up here being a bitter bitch. Now we up here being a alpha male. I gotta pound my chest to everybody that come around me. I gotta disrespect motherfuckers who call me out, who call me on my shit. I gotta be rude and disrespectful, alpha man. Old bitter bitch syndrome coming out there. Oh, because I sat up there and fucked up and did this and made mistakes, and now somebody calling me on my shit. I don't like them. All men are dogs. Every man ain't shit. Nobody protecting us. Are you putting yourself in a position to be protected? Are you saying yes? Are you aware of your situation and you're taking responsibility for it? Men, women, because we'll put the blame on everything else other than ourselves. Oh yeah, I dated some horrible women, but you know why they was horrible? Because as a man, I allowed them to be horrible. I accepted they shit instead of me correcting it, fixing it. Oh yeah, you done dated some horrible men. Instead of you sitting up there saying, oh yeah, they were horrible, admit to yourself you allowed them to be horrible to you. And instead of you correcting it, fixing it, saying double fuck it, now you're going around bitter, angry. Now men beating on their chest. Every time I flick on my goddamn TikTok, I'm looking for conspiracy theories. I hear somebody talk about how women ain't shit, how men ain't shit. As if them people wasn't in the struggle with us. As if we didn't see how the system fucked us both over. But nobody want to see that. That's another topic. The Baron is so unapologetic. I'm finna break this shit down because we cannot heal our ancestors by just focus on our lonely ancestors. We have to heal our ancestors in the feminine community and in the masculine community. We got to start the healing process. And brothers, I'm going to leave it at this, and this is the last time I talk about this. If you are a male and you're listening to this, boy, it's time for us to start apologizing to these women. It's time for us to start apologizing to these women. They ain't going to reciprocate it. They not going to give a fuck, and they going to talk you down like you ain't shit. But pimping, it's time for us to apologize. These women are not our mamas. These women did not treat us bad. We allowed these women to take us up and through there. It's time for us to start apologizing to these women. Women, I'm just going to be honest and say it. Hate me if you want. Unsubscribe if you need to. It's time for you guys to start sitting up there and respecting the men more. Color ain't important. Time for you to start respecting. Men has been disrespected throughout the whole lineage, and you act like you didn't see that disrespect. You act like, okay, because they weren't strong enough to handle that situation, that they ain't deserving of your respect. Men, you apologize and start cashing up on the shit that we done did to these women. And women, you apologize and you start respecting the fuck what a man has been through and what he go through. Let me tell you something. You heal each other. Y'all ain't got to be together. You heal each other. And you make that man better for the next woman, and you make that woman great for the next man. But that's where it's going to start. And I wouldn't sit up here and be an ancestor guru that I'm claiming myself to be if I wouldn't put it in perspective. Sometimes you need to hold hands with the opposite sex, whether you know that person intimately or not. And you need to hold, and you can say, I pray for your ancestors to heal whatever going on through you. I pray for your ancestors to heal whatever going on through you, boo. I don't know your name, and I don't know what you've been through, and I don't know the agony and the pain. But now that I'm aware of your situation, now I'm aware of your pain, now I'm aware of your tears, now I'm aware of your anger, now I'm aware of your sorrow. God damn it, I want to pray for you that you have the strength to change it, that you have the strength to work through it, that you have the strength to walk away from it if it's not serving your best interest. Am I wrong? Am I wrong for thinking that? Am I wrong for feeling inside my heart that's how we gonna heal each other? Because I may need to borrow your strength. I may need to sit up there and say, hey, Von B. How you doing, Von B? Von B, I need your insight, goddammit. I can't take this shit no more. What you got to say about this? And you give me your insight, and I tell you what's going on in my mind. I tell you what's in my heart, and you give me your side of it. And you give me some good words. May have to call on, damn, Ocean Goddess, thank you. Ocean Goddess 1121, thank you so much. Hell, I may have to call on Ocean Goddess and say, I need my insurance paid. Help a nigga out. Thank you, Ocean Goddess. I appreciate that. But I'm just saying, we may have to do that. We may have to call on one another. And when we call on one another and we share our issues, we give that prayer to one another and say, hey, man, this ain't serving you right, bro. You at a pain point. Walk away. Fix that shit, man. Handle it this way. An outside source that you don't know that has no skin in the game. People call me every time, Baron, what to do about this? This is how we gonna handle this. This is how you should handle it. This is the issue. This is how you should handle it. Because this is how we heal each other. Now, we can go brother to brother and talk to each other and hold brothers accountable. You sister to sister, y'all can get with each other and hold each other accountable. But there's always going to be some skin in the game when it comes to the same sex trying to hold each other accountable. Because you're either trying to make that person better in order to get something out the deal, to be that person's friend, to have a little leg up on that person, or to get a little attaboy recognition. Same thing. Same. Anytime you're dealing with same-sex conversations and you want to talk about healing, like men talking to men about healing their issues, women talking about women and healing their issues, you always want to get some adoration out of it. But when you pair a man with a woman, no care the sexual orientation, when you pair a male energy with a feminine energy and y'all talk about the problems and the situation that's going on with you and each other, it seems like that understanding just get a little bit better. Because you know why? Because that's that divine feminine and divine masculine coming together and saying, okay, ancestors, y'all see what's going on. These people trying to heal. These people trying to get to the point. So let's get it. They are aware of what's going on. And if they are aware of what's going on, it is your responsibility, ancestor energy, to fix what they got going on or to give them the strength and courage to move on from that. But we don't want to do that. We're still in the sense of perpetual warfare, hating each other, trying to fix something by browbeating and putting down, trying to get people on our side by swaying people or trying to make other people believe that our situation that we are aware of, trying to get people to co-sign with us and say, hey, what that person did to you is wrong and you don't deserve it. You right. You got every right to be mad. Stay in that shit. Handle that person this kind of way. Bad motherfucking energy. Treat them like this. Go do love spells on them. Make the dick fall off. Make the coochie clamp up. Do all this shit. Hate their kids forever. And once you get that cosigner, you have decided that you're going to stay in that sense of awareness. But then when you get some real person that's going to tell you the real truth, hey, you being real disrespectful. You're not only being disrespectful to that person, you're being disrespectful to yourself. You're not only doing your kids a disservice, but you're doing your other family members a disservice by allowing this shit to happen. I think you need to stop that shit. You'll turn your back on them. Fuck you. You don't know no better. I think you need to leave that man or that woman who fucking you over. You know they cheating. They done brought you something back home. I think you don't know what you're talking about. That motherfucker, look, you just want him. You just want her. Serious? Bitch, you came to me. I'm just being a man and telling you what's up. I'm being a good friend and telling you where it's at. Yo, am I making sense to y'all? Because I want you guys to understand that now that we are aware and that ancestor energy is aware that we are aware, we got to call them on their shit. We got to double back and say, ancestor energy, you are aware that you put me in this situation. And by you put me in this situation, can you borrow a little bit of my power to get yourself out of this situation? Stop being a chicken. Stop being scared. Learn to walk away. Learn to not sit in perpetual fucking bullshit. Ancestor energy of awareness. The one that aware and you want to do your best to break the chains of this shit on us. Could you help me? Could you help me? And then that ancestor that's aware, that want to be free, will talk to that ancestor that's aware and that's afraid, and will put their hand down and pick that ancestor up to their level and say, come on now, we got to do this. This is our lifeline. This is the next generation. We don't want to carry this energy into the next one. You're not wrong for how you feel. You're just in a state of fear and dis-ease. So this person is giving you some of their energy to help you utilize it properly and come on out of this situation. Rewrite your story. Rewrite your story so you can rewrite their story so they can write a story for their offspring. And this is all I'm saying. Once you become aware, it is your responsibility to tell yourself, can you deal with it and stay in that shit, or to try to fix it and move it. Again, I just learned this recently. And because I'm the man that I am, I can honestly tell you guys, I just learned this recently. Ain't nothing gonna hold me back from doing what I want to do. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from being the best version of myself. No insult, no degradation, no not share, no unsubscribe, no dislike. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from believing that I am the best of the goddamn best in the universe, my universe. I'm God of that bitch. I'm a character in your universe, but I'm God of mine. So if I am in a dis-ease state, being the God that I am in my universe, I can move myself out of that dis-easing state. I'm aware. And when we are self-aware, baby, tell me who can stop us? When you self-aware of all your problems, your souls, your addictions, your stress point, your pain point, you can avoid all that shit. You can get past every single thing on the planet. You don't have to deal with it. Oh, I'm going to meet Trevor by the soda machine. Trevor always got a negative thing to say, and it just make me feel like shit all day long worrying about Trevor at that water machine. He gonna be there at 9 o'clock. Now you aware that Trevor is gonna be there at 9 o'clock. He gonna be sitting up there. Trevor gonna be looking around the aisle waiting on your ass to come so he could dump that fuck shit on you, and you could hide behind a building, or you could bring your own water cup from home, or you could change your brakes. Or you could go outside and have a little bottle of the Sante water by your desk, so you won't have to deal with trouble. You just fix your situation. You became aware of something. You couldn't stand it. You fixed it. Oh, my lady may be cheating on me. What do I do? Well, if you think your lady cheating on you, bring that shit to light. Let her know, bitch, I'm going to be watching you. I'm going to watch everything about you. I'm going to scrutinize you, check your phone, look up in your ass. I'm going to smell your drawers. I'm going to do everything to make sure I'm straight. You know what you just did? You just put that motherfucker on alert. And now that person going to slow down. They fuck shit. What, you think your man cheating on you? Oh, yeah. I need a list of your friends. I need to know where you're going. I ain't telling you can't go, but I need to know where you're at in case I feel the need to double check you, nigga. Ooh, boy, you just became aware and you decided to fix it because you decided I'm not going to be in that energy. And now you're going to make that person act a little bit better, a little nicer, a little stronger. Think before they fuck off. And you're fixing your situation by not accepting it. But that's some advanced thinking. I don't know. Maybe I'm not making sense to the masses. Y'all just want to see me smile? Is that it? I don't think I make sense half of the time I talk, but when I go back and watch them, I'll be like, damn, dude, that made sense. I understand. People, how y'all like this talk? Are y'all getting what the fuck I'm saying? Y'all getting how this year 2023, you need to be unapologetic for the shit you want, the shit that you're going to accept. Reclaiming your energy is good. Reclaiming your energy is the best thing you can do. Jessica B says she watched 20 commercials in one day. Go ahead, Jessica B. Rob, I said, Oceanic Moon, what's up, pimpin'? Royal Blue, thank you. D Nice, I love it, I love it. Latanya Jones, what it is. Praise hands. Charlotte, real talk, it is real talk. People, we got to start moving away from this shit. Mara, what you say? Oh yeah, please put it to good use. Shanna Ray Bailey. Girl, it's been a long time. KB. Listen, people, it is time for us. OC Forever. That boy got some hard lyrics, y'all. You and Black Karma, y'all need to hook up, because Black Karma got some hard ass lyrics, boy. I mean, woo! Damn. Duo. I'm just saying. What's up, Cream de la Creme? Thank you for subscribing. Von B, I called you out. You know I like messing with you. We be talking trash to each other, but I like messing with you. Inga Harris, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Net, thank you. But everybody, this is a new fucking year. And ain't nobody gonna reclaim their time. Ain't nobody gonna reclaim their self-purpose. Ain't not one of us gonna reclaim what the fuck we lost throughout our lifetime if we don't become aware of our situation. If we don't become aware of the shit that's draining us, the positive energy that's been taken from us. If we don't become aware of it, fuck you sitting up there claiming. You claiming the same old shit. You becoming an asshole, being disrespectful and rude to people because you think you're fixing the problem. You're angry because you accepted the shit that you was aware of and didn't want to change. Spirit has put it in your soul for you to be aware of all the bullshit that's going on around you, within you, next to you, the people around you. It's up for you to say, I'm either going to work with this shit or I'm going to leave this shit. Two options. Don't fix it. If you leave it, it fixes itself if it was meant to be with you, be a part of your circle, be in your universe. Because it'll say, well, goddamn, I fucked this up. That situation, that person, that circumstance, I fucked up. And I really want that energy back. So I'm going to change myself in order to be with that particular person's energy. Because that person left my energy alone. Person, place, or thing. It'll change. And if it don't change, enjoy your motherfucking freedom. Simple. But at the end of the day, be fucking happy. Enjoy. Be happy. One or the other. There you go. I'm telling you. But back to this, because it's almost time. I got 10 more minutes with you guys. Close to it. Hey, a lot of this energy right here, and this is for my fellow magicians. A lot of this energy up here is affecting our spell work. We can't gain prosperity. We can't do proper prosperity because our mind can't stay focused on the spell work for more than 15 minutes without it jumping to some negative shit that we done let happen to us, that the negative situation that we're in. This is why 90% of us do prosperity work to get out of our pain point. We can't say a mantra that we create in our own mind. You know, money, come to me in abundance 3 times 3. May it be enriched in the best of ways, harming none while on its way. This I accept, so mote it be. Bring me money 3 times 3. We can't say that 13 times without our mind going to the pain point that's causing us to ask the universe for the money. So let me tell you how you do this. Next time you in your prayer closet, Pamela, what's up? Next time you in your prayer closet, you put on a blindfold. Women, get them sleep masks. You know you sleep with them. Get them sleep masks. Man, you can get them too. But I take a purple bandana and I tie it around my eyes. And I look up and I can't see no light. And before I even start doing my mantras, I sit up there and I let all the negative shit play through my mind. I let all the pain point. Think about my bank account. I check my bank account. Damn, nigga, you ain't got enough that you need. I think about all the pain with the kids. I think about the issues with the girlfriends. I think about all this shit. And I sit there and I think about that negative shit for 5-10 minutes. I just get it off my chest. I just let it and I say, ooh, boy, that's some fuck shit there. That's some shit that I need to fix. I don't need that energy no more. I don't need it. And then once I done said all that, then I just go to sit up there and saying my prosperity mantras. And when I say my prosperity mantras after thinking all of that bad shit, it's less likely one or two of them motherfuckers gonna step into your mind and block you from raising your energy to touch the Most High, to source, to resource, to give back to you which was taken. That's the proper term for resource. It gives back to you that was taken. Message. Try it like that. Next time you're doing a spell and you got doubt that that spell gonna work, think about all the ways it can fail. Laugh at it. Laugh that shit out. Oh boy, this bitch burn out. Did the candle explode? This shit don't work. Or that client get upset because they didn't get it. And all that shit. That thank you, blended healing. And if you get all that shit out you, and then you sit down and you go and you get on your knees and you get up there and you pray your best to the spirit to give you what you want, your healing gods to heal you, all that shit there. Oh my God. It works 10 times faster. It just make you feel damn good. You're like, oh, I know this shit gonna work. Because all that shit I was thinking about, I can't even remember half of it no more. And you heal. You heal. You fix. You win. You receive. All right, everybody, I'm done talking on my soapbox. My P2 Blue Hearts, you know it. Dodge the hijack. There you go. Vaughn. So molded be, sister. Raw I said, you see it. Gotta be in the right energy. You know, you do work, Vaughn. You know what I'm talking about. You know this, so I ain't talking to you. You know your shit. You know yours. Hey, y'all holler at Vaughn if you need something done now. Vaughn work on that that retribution style. I don't, but she is good at what the hell she do. That's sister 100. BB Life. That's how you do it. I'm teaching you guys how to meditate. Royal Blue. This is how we're gonna do it. Phoenix. Indigo. Thank you. Happy Founders Day. Whoa. Phi Beta Sigma's got soul. Y'all don't know nothing about that song. I'm gonna be hopping around and post some pictures of me hopping around on Instagram later today. Thank you for the pull up. I love these new words. Thank you for the pull up. I like the way people talk for the pull up. But yeah, everybody, I'm feeling so good. I'm just feeling so good. Oh, I know, right? I had, man, one of my subscribers. I thought she was a man the whole time. She called. She said, "You know I'm not a man, right?" When she got her reading, "You know I'm not a man." I'm like, "Oh, fuck. It's okay. I got masculine energy." She said. I'm like, "Oh, thank you, God. Please forgive me." Oh, bro, what's up? Oh, yeah, bro, what it is, my nigga? Shit good with you, my nigga? Never corrected me in the chat till she called. I'm a girl. I say the girl. Yep. Like men, I'm a girl. Just got strong energy. I say, oh man, I felt so bad. I'm like, damn. So these names be fucking me up. So I got you, Phoenix Indigo. Yeah, girl. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Crystal, how you doing, sister? How you doing? That will be shipped off to you today. I'm right after this. Throw my ass in some hot water, get flying. I'm mailing that off to you today. Mailing your package. Matthew, if you're here, your shirt get mailed off today too. I don't hear no crickets now. I don't hear no crickets, KB. Baby, I'm fidgeting and shit with this pen marker. Oh shit. Y'all, I am feeling good. I'm happy. I'm healthy. Spell work is going great. I'm helping great people out. I'm just in a great place. I've discovered who the hell I was, and I'm sticking to my ground about my time and my energy. Again, I'm one that's reclaiming who I am. And I saw the pain point I was going through, and I had to become aware of it. And when I became aware of it, and I don't want the universe to take me up and through there, I start adjusting. And when I say everything is getting better, I'm stronger, faster, smarter, more intense with my spell work, more intense with my reading, more loving to my kids. You know, hell, I even cleaned parts of my house I didn't even know were dirty. I never cleaned the baseboards in my house. I kid you not. The kids would do it, but then I say, let me get on my knees and go around these motherfuckers. And felt really fucking good doing it. So, I mean, it's like everything is opening up. The universe is opening up. Ideas, concepts. I got a new shirt coming out, people. Everything is working for me because I started believing in me and I started not thinking it's robbery to respect and love and cherish me and do what I want in life, to desire what the fuck I want. I'm just trying to get you guys to do the same. It's in you. Work with it or leave it alone. That's your choice. But man, you are aware of the pain inside of you. Let's fix this shit, people. Let's get right. Hey, hey, hey. Now let that sink in. Boss lady, you been working that ass yet? You been working them? Boss lady Nicole, I had a dream about you the other night. It wasn't bad. It just I was making fun of your name. I say, boss lady, work them motherfuckers. And you sat up there and you waved your hand and you said, get the motherfucking work. And I woke up late. I say, dude, you stupid, man. You dream about people's names and shit. Because I don't know how half of the people look on here. So I just be like in my own little world. A fairy queen. Red, my ancestor is a fairy queen. Ooh, nice. The Coco, what's up? Well, lady, work they motherfucking ass. J Comma. Ooh, I ain't heard from you in a while, J Comma. How you doing? J Comma, one of them originals. Rocking with me 4-5 years, J Comma. I remember our first reading, J Comma. That stuck with me. I'm glad to see you still here with me. What is the best way to get in contact with you? Through the website. You go to, if you trying to book a reading, you go to my website. That's the only way I do reading. I don't contact you no WhatsApp, no Instagram, no Facebook. I don't have none of that shit. If you want a reading, you book it through the website. That's the best way to get in contact with me. Gotta go to the website. I am not gonna call you. It's a lot of scammers out there. Please don't get scammed. I thought that shit was over. Now they using the tall black dude with the hat, Baba Summer, I forget his name, but he always inside his store dropping wisdom and gems. They contacted me the other day talking about your energy shot out to me. I need a reading. They using his page. He don't fuck with nobody. He give love and light to the black man. They using him. But yeah. So y'all watch out. If you need to get in contact with me, go to the website, schedule a reading. Trust me, it's more than worth it. Damn, a tree gave you a gift? Go ahead, Mother Nature. Go ahead, Mother Nature. Do it, Joya. Drum Witch. I hear that. I like these. Y'all got some cool ass names, man. I want a cool fucking name. No, I'm gonna stick with the Baron. But if I had to get a cool name, it'll be the Gift of Geb. You get it? The Gift of Geb, spiritually 101. Yeah, something like that. I'm bad with names, but y'all help me out. I ain't changing my name though. But yeah. Leonard Sloan. This is what I need to hear today. That's what I'm talking about. I need more than a reading. Some heavy duty work. Uh-oh, boss lady, let's work their ass. Hey, maybe the dream that I had about you saying let's work their ass. We weren't talking about people, darling. Maybe I was telling you let's work them spirits. You never know. I told you I had a dream about it. I said let's work their ass, and you wave your hand and get to work. Maybe that was talking about spiritual shit. I don't know. I just had the dream. I just told you. You got to figure that out. And you say you need work. See how that worked? Spirit just pulled your ass in here. Everybody, I'm finna let you guys get off this piece. Y'all go ahead and enjoy your day. Love, light, prosperity, health, wealth, and everything else come your way. Get your ass in the, get a reality check. Become aware of your situation, your pain points, and let's solve this issue. You weigh the pros and cons. Either you're gonna sit your ass up here and accept the situation that you in, the pain point, the stress situation, the manic depressiveness, everything you can think on a negative level, or are you gonna be aware of the situation and say, I can leave it or I can take it? If the juice ain't worth the squeeze, baby, don't even get your hands wet. That's all I can say about it. All right, I'm finna let you guys go. Kimberly, what's up? Miss you. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust the you in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Before I let you go, Patreon one question is tomorrow. Patreon one question is tomorrow, starting at 8:30. So if you're a Patreon, all tiers, 5 and 8, the one question tarot is tomorrow. That's Rollers. That's the second Tuesday. This coming Saturday, it's the second Saturday. This will be our class on water conjuring. Gotcha. Be there. That's the $8 tier. So be there, be there. I'm gonna everything relates into one, and I'm gonna give you real magic here. Okay? No bullshit magic. And no, I'm not gonna curse you out when you come into the room like something I heard the other day. That's horrible. How you gonna curse your student like it ain't shit? Curse them out, to fuck them and all. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't get it. But yes, I'm gonna teach you water conjuring this Saturday. We got you going on. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Be in there to mirror 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Be in the chat group, man. Be in the readings on my page, my Baron channel. Come through, listen to people reading. Thank you all for letting me record your reading and post them. Thank you guys for that, because sometimes the comments get heavy, sometimes it's be insulting, but at the end of the day, everybody give out their own sense of health, wealth, and prosperity, and it's fun. Every Thursday, 2 p.m. on my other YouTube channel, True Spook TV, I give you real life stories that happened to me as a kid growing up. Come through, see what me and grandma adventures are. People say it's a Lifetime adventure movie or something like that, Netflix adventure. See what me and grandma come up with. These stories are 100% true to my memory. Yes, I have ran into people on this thing that say, "Hey, that was from Orlando. That's my cousin. I know you were going through that. That's my auntie. I remember that car," and I'm like, "Oh, here we go with this shit." So people really know this shit is true, and they like, yeah, and it's fucking with me, because the last thing I want to do is somebody to get mad at me for telling they spiritual secrets and shit, but I gotta tell it. So y'all come through Thursday on my other YouTube channel, True Spook TV, at 2 p.m. Eastern time. I go live right after, and we have fun. We talk about it. Please try to ask questions. Keep the questions about the story. Get your insight. Sometimes grandma drops spells in that bitch. Sometimes we just talk and have fun. All right, everybody. I'm finna get off for real. I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust you in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. So, tribe, y'all be blessed. Positive energy.